Hello everybody and welcome back again to Let's Play Assassin's Creed Valhalla. So today I would like to do one more episode where I just focus on a bunch of side activities and side quests and whatever I happen to run across today. And after that I want to return to Ravensthorpe and do like another main mission or whatever awaits me back in our village. But looking at the map of this place, Grand Bridge here, I kind of doubt that I will be able to finish all the side activities in this episode. However, due to the sheer amount of content in this game and my plans to keep this Let's Play at a reasonable length, I won't be able to 100% it, so I may leave some stuff behind unfinished. But if you think there's anything that I missed that is particularly interesting or important or funny or whatever, you can just leave a comment and tell me where to find that activity, because they don't have names, so you have to tell me the location. And I will return for that later and finish it. But I will skip some stuff, so if you think that I'm skipping something that I should be doing, just tell me and I will be doing it. But yeah, I have been doing a little bit of stuff in between episodes, mostly just collecting more wealth. I also picked up like one Roman artifact down here. And I have uncovered some of these mysteries already, however, I didn't actually investigate them, so we can do this today. Let's start maybe with the one down here, and then we can decide what to do afterwards. This seems to be like a little farmstead and probably someone who needs my help.
That barley is my hard work.
I built the silo and manage our trade deals. All the barley would rot if you were still in charge.
Oh, don't spew hog shit. We both know it's because you're jealous. You used that silo to hoard the profits.
Don't make me laugh. Jealous of what? You and your peasant friends? I take my fair share, you take yours. Enough.
Apparently there's some argument here.
The barley in that silo was watered by my blood and sweat.
Yes, and you get your share of silver when I sell it.
But you keep most of it. Of the 1,000 you made last month, I got a measly 200.
I deserve the extra profit. I secured the sale and managed the tax. Endless hours of negotiating. You there, Dane. Who deserves more? The worker who makes the barley, or he who actually sells it?
Why do you ask me? It should be shared equally. Whoever breaks their back deserves more. I guess so. He who seeks a deal deserves a better share. I do not care. Well, I mean, if he wouldn't harvest the barley, you would have nothing to sell. Of course, you could also say that if he doesn't sell the barley, they wouldn't have any silver. And, I mean, there's got to be a reason why he isn't just selling his barley himself. So maybe he's the only one who has the proper connections or can read or whatever. Or he has just a better talent at negotiating. I certainly don't think that the share that they currently have, where the farmer only gets like 20%, is fair. That's definitely not a fair share. I don't know, let's just be diplomatic. Maybe you should just share it equally, because as far as I can tell, you need him to harvest the stuff and he needs you to sell the stuff, so you kinda need each other. So maybe you should just share it equally. At least that's what I'm thinking right now, since I don't really know enough about this specific situation.
The silver should be shared equally.
How am I to be encouraged to make all of these deals? My endless hustle? The paperwork? He couldn't sell his own eye.
The barley would never even exist without me.
Right.
My barley is known across Mercia and Essex. Sebi's slush. My soul is in the mug.
The situation is strained between these two brothers.
Oh, they're brothers. How did they come to be so different? Anyway, I guess I will talk to them again and find out more about the situation. Oh, hang on a second. Let me read this. The Alcuini Codex. Father, please renounce Seba from the Shire, the kingdom, and the family. He is no child of God. He is a sinner who drinks more than he thinks and stings more than he helps the finest. My land of 100 heights should be mine and mine alone. Renounce Seba. Yours, Alduini of Middle Anglia. Well, that's not nice. You're Alduini, right?
Ugh, such a sad labourer. Without my wits, we'd be batting vultures away. Across Mercia, people know us because of me.
Okay, so he insists that without him they wouldn't be able to properly sell all this stuff. Like I said, I'm not one to judge this because I don't really have enough information about this. Let's talk to the lady over here.
What have we become? Reduced to animals?
What exactly is your problem? You seem to be living fine. Let's talk to the other guys here as well. Before I talk to you, let me read your letter. The Diary of Sebi. Dear Burgred, King of Mercia, my name is Sebi. My ale is one of that is drunk by the warriors of Mercia east and west. I have supplied happily our men with this blessed drink to nourish the defenders of our lands. However, it has come to my attention that my brother Alduini hath pilfered the silver and filled his salacious coffers. I demand an army of your finest to take him to justice by sword. War boils in me as soft as ale. Kindest regards, Sylvia of Mercia. So both of them are kind of trying to get rid of their brother. That's great. But I mean, if he wrote the letter, he clearly can write, so I wonder why he's not just selling his stuff on his own. Can you give me more information?
Hi, good farmer.
I don't know what to do. I have such anger in me.
Just calm down. Solve this with a duel. Are we sure about this? Will he defeat, this guy? And I mean, he's still his brother. Can't you just find another way to resolve this?
Take a breath, drink some ale, and enjoy your hard work. No amount of silver is worth a broken friendship.
Impossible, I'm afraid. When my blood boils, the world must know.
In my home, there is only one way to settle this honorably. A home gang.
You're right. Bollocks to him. I'll pummel him. Give him a taste of a labourer's fist. Fucker!
So apparently she suggests the duel after all. Can I talk to you?
All they do is squabble. I remember a time when the barley brought us joy. We praised it, smelled it, rubbed it against our bellies.
Fight me!
I maybe should pay attention to this over here.
Dignity from me. If I must raise my fists, I shall. Oh, I shall.
Now they're going to punch each other. Okay, well, while you do that, oh, I see, they're coming out now and try to stop them, maybe. Well, let's see. Is anyone actually going to win here?
I wish our parents would get along like they used to. Before, when there was no silo, and we all shared the barley.
Seems silly to think who gets more or what. We have enough. They just fight like dogs. Dogs who forgot why they were even barking in the first place.
Yeah, I can see that. I'm not sure how I'm supposed to stop that, though.
What have we become? Reduced to animals?
Okay, now you're actually behaving like animals.
All they do is squabble. I remember a time when the barley brought us joy. We praised it, smelled it, rubbed it against our bellies.
Alright, well, is there anything else I can do around here? Let's look around. Well, this is a silo. I mean, the child said that without the silo they wouldn't fight, so I guess I could burn down their silo. I mean, I'm not sure how this is supposed to help them. But yeah, I guess this is what they want me to do, huh? Huh. Interesting. Well, this is going to blow.
There is no other way.
This is a pretty drastic measure. Just burning down the entire place.
I can smell it burn. Oh God.
Well, you kind of gave me that
Be
idea.
gone with all of it. It has only torn us apart.
Children, has your family always been this quarrelsome?
Yes, they have. But I hope that has changed thanks to your intervention. Even if it was drastic. Thank you.
It was pretty drastic indeed. The infinite noise of... Well, I mean, nothing like a good tragedy to bring people together, huh?
Our fathers would fight forever otherwise.
Our
Okay.
parents kept a happy way. Perhaps this will reset the balance, and they won't be blinded by profit and ego.
Well, I wish you the best. Maybe you can rebuild together. Some of these quests are really, really strange. But okay, we solved that problem, I suppose, and helped two brothers to reconcile somehow. Let's check out this landmark over here. Alright, we have a stone circle over here. I mean, it's not Stonehenge, but it is a henge. Let's see, what can we find here? Ooh, mysterious symbols.
I shall inform the local Waffingas that he lives among them through traces of the Nephilim, the giant warriors who fought for God in their ancient time. They have left his presence here on earth for us to absorb his light, the light of angels that have been infused throughout the earth. I feel his power. He calls me my beloved, and I am calmed. I respondeth with my communion, my piety, and become another of his voices.
Brandon of Clonford. Fascinating, but I'm not sure what this is all about. Okay, we have some more symbols on top of these stones. It feels that maybe I have to align them in some form. Because they're not complete. But it looks like they might fit together in some sort of puzzle. Yeah, look at this over here. This looks like the symbol we saw on that one stone. Right? Huh. I mean, this is pretty close. I wonder though if I have to do anything in order to properly align it. Ah, there we go. Okay. I figured that out all on my own.
Light and heat.
Didn't even get a tutorial for that, but a skill point. Nice. And I mean, that weird thing hanging from this branch also may have been a clue. Also, let me go into my skill menu, because I'm currently working my way towards one particular skill. Yeah, this one. Eivor automatically performs a roll when landing from a dangerous height, reducing the amount of damage taken. That would be a nice quality of life update, so let's work towards that one. Okay, so that is another landmark finished. Now let's check out that mysterious symbol over here. Right, we have another zealot here. I just wanted to get close enough to be able to identify him. So we can see what power level he is. Okay, he's also 90, so let's ignore that for the time being. But our destination is right over here. And I think I remember when I discovered this landmark for the first time, it told me that this is like a cursed area. And I need to, find and destroy the source. I remember reading that when I came here, but then I turned around because I thought that's maybe something I want to do on camera. Okay, so what exactly am I looking for, though? Well, there might be something down here. Well, this looks pretty cursed. Let's go inside here. Oh, what is going on here? Hang on a second. Is that like a dead animal? Yeah, it's a dead cow. And a burning effigy of some sort. And some very weird fetish idol. I'm guessing that this is the source of the curse. Blood-stained note. Woe, and I beseech thee. Here I craft these cursed poles and turn them towards the Danes. May their eyes rot inside of them, may their lungs burn at the smells of them, may their bowels void at the thought of them. Send them sailing back over the lands to the devil-cursed lands. It's interesting that apparently whoever wrote this is calling to Woden, which is basically like the continental Germanic, that is the Saxon version of Odin. Of course, at this point in time, most people in, Saxon Britain would have been Christian because they converted, well, 100, 200 years ago. But it is conceivable that especially among, like, the ordinary people, there's still some remnant folk belief in Woden and magic and so on. So I guess it would make sense in that regard. So what exactly am I going to do here? Can I, like, destroy this? I mean, it's already on fire, so... Okay, there we go. Cursed symbol destroyed.
It's better.
And it gave me an artifact? I am very fascinated by this perpetually burning strawman, though. But yeah, clearly... some Saxon practice some old heathen rituals here. Very interesting. Okay, have I actually, like, collected that artifact? No, I don't think so. Oh, by the way, I got this when I was playing off camera. I got attacked by some guy, and he had this note on him. Tersa, it pains me to tell you that your brother, brave soldier, though he has been killed by raiding Danes. Take vengeance on my son. So apparently, one of the many soldiers that I killed during a raid had, a brother who was trying to find some revenge. Right. Also, I have a weird scythe now. This was like a free item that was available in the DLC and item shop, so I took it. I was hoping to maybe get a sword, but it was just a scythe. And speaking of free stuff, for some reason the game gave me like 300 free credits for the item store. So I thought, well, maybe let's have a look. Maybe I can buy a sword with that 300 credits, or anything for that matter. And guess what? The cheapest sword and probably the cheapest item in the item store is 350 credits. So I don't have enough for that. And of course you can't buy 50 credits just on your own. You have to buy a pack of, I don't know, 500, 1000. So I would have to pay a lot more if I wanted to buy a sword. And I don't really want to do that because I don't want to encourage that kind of practices where you give out 300 free credits that you can't really use because there is nothing for 300 credits. So you have to buy like a pack for 10 euros or whatever in order to use it. It's kinda scummy, is it not? Anyway, I guess we're done with this place. Let's just head over to the next mystery over here.
Grandfather's wallop is like none other. All it takes is one.
His fist is a glorious basher of fools, full of great big scars and old dried blood. One day I'm gonna be as strong as grandfather. I'll wallop the heads off oxen.
He uses his powerful wallop to protect us. Oh, his legend grows with every day.
Apparently we have more fighting siblings here, although this seems to be mostly playful.
Oh, such a fine wallop it is.
Little ones, what is this wallop you speak of?
It's our grandfather, and be careful unless you want to wallop him.
I'm certain my might could clove his wallop.
Many cowards have said the same. He uses only one fist, one wallop. Boom! Like a wolf, howling with its knuckles.
Well, this wallop has me curious.
Ha! Good. Destiny is coming to your plate. Grandfather, there's someone looking for a walloping.
Hello.
Well, I asked for it.
I have overwhelmingly powerful strength, but it is not worth talking about.
If you are a Dringer, we should tell stories of battle, swill a cup of mead around a hearth, and share our wisdom.
You want some wisdom? Don't become a hero like I have. I'm cursed with this wallop.
These children have made me curious. Your calm demeanor even more so.
I beg you, there's no need for this to go where I feel you think it should.
You best depart unless you desire your face become a fist cave.
A fist
Children,
cave.
stop saying such things. I do not want to use it.
I feel that maybe he has been exaggerating his abilities and he doesn't want his grandchildren to brag about it because he couldn't actually deliver. I want to take on the wallop. I do not have time for this. I mean, I wouldn't mind fighting him, like, for fun. I don't want to kill him, so I'm not sure if I should be taking this. Sure, let's test the wallop.
I truly wish to see this wallop. I will break it with my humble fists.
As long as we go for the
Neither of us
fist,
will enjoy
that's
this, I'm
fine.
afraid. Time has come for you.
Alright, let's see.
I'm tired.
Alright. Yeah, I'm not sure if his talents were as great as he claims.
Don't say I did.
Down you go.
I've never been bested before. I'm shocked. Stunned. I never thought it possible. You have thwarted my wallop. You may have access to the treasure my wallop has sadly gifted me over the years. Various awards for bashing skulls. Oh, I feel liberated of my legacy. Now I can live the normal life that has forever eluded me. Thank the heavens.
Eivor helps people in the weirdest ways possible. She burns down farms, she punches them in the face, and afterwards they're happy for all that she's done to them. But okay, I'm going to take your treasure.
The treasure he promised. His wallop won him an ocean of riches.
It's a bunch of teeth. Well, I guess the teeth that he made his enemies lose. The Death Charter of Werefirth the Walloper. Greetings to Alderman Wigmund and the nobles of the Shire. I, Werefirth, do entitle my second of kin the deeds to all of my land. They inherit the land that I have kept under God's domain here in Grandbridgeshire. This writ confirms the passing of titles and land into their capable hands, and out of my capable one hand. To them a long life and great glory. I leave you in a friendly manner, Werfirth. Okay, so he's basically inheriting the stuff to his grandchildren. That's fine.
The children kept a collection of those he had walloped.
Hastily written ledger of failed warriors, scrawled poorly by children. Eivor the Boneless stood no chance. Half-done Ragnarsson, one's wing sent him back to Eivor. Folker the Paladin, her eye was rearranged. Leofrith, his jaw cracked like a twig. Soma was not ready for the fist kiss. I am not sure if he really managed to defeat all these people. I mean, there's some pretty prominent names on this list. This is strange. I don't know what to think about this. I'm not sure if all of his, exploits are real, or what the hell is going on here. Small scraps of parchment. Parchment scrap number 1. Greetings, Werfirth. I challenge thee to a battle, however it must take place on my great sacred hill. Here I will turn your one so-called wallop into 1,000 fragments of dust that my hilltop will use as ant food. For nothing can stop me when I fight in my hilly kingdom. Signed, the Hill Thane of Skirrupshire. Parchment scrap number 2. Salutations, friend of greatness. My name is known by none except the dead. I have killed whales, and your fist is no whale. That is probably a correct observation. Let me cleave your head, I challenge thee, the scourge of Overshire. Parchment scrap number 3. Good day, fair-fisted Werfirth. Word travels as far as Wessex of your fist feats. Our faith would like to test your fist. Do you use that same fist to pray with? For she will answer it, monks of Wessex. I mean, apparently a lot of people wanted to fight with him. So maybe he was as good as he claims he was. And in the end, his treasure was just like a bunch of teeth, right? Do I actually have it in my inventory now? A leather satchel with dried blood and several teeth of a varying nature, some adorned with precious jewels, some golden, some simple teeth, some merely pieces of a warrior's smile. Okay, this may have some value because there's some gold and stuff to it. Because I don't want to, take away his only wealth here. But okay, I guess that's it. Another kind of weird quest. And this is already in Essex, so I'm going to skip this for now. This is just an artifact, I believe, but I'll check it out and then we can move on. Maybe in this direction, because there's some interesting stuff over here. Well, I mean, this clearly looks Roman, so I'm guessing this is going to be another Roman artifact. Let's see what we can find here. Yeah, this is some kind of Roman basilica. Admirer's note to the fair-haired boy who plays the flute. You do not know who I am, but I have been blessing my ears with the sound of your music. I have never heard the flute played with such emotion. Your songs are both beautiful and sad, but serene to me in ways I cannot describe. I couldn't help but notice you play in the night with no audience. Are you shy? You mustn't be. Music like yours can mend a heart, heal the soul. I play the lyre. I am not as apt as you, but perhaps we could play together sometime. Your admirer, Millswitch. Oh dear. It has turned really, really dark, and what the hell is this light? A firefly! I just caught a firefly. There's another one over here. Can we catch this as well? And I even get XP for it. But I'm going to need some light to be able to find anything in here. Or maybe I will just meditate until morning, because even with a torch... Oh, I think the artifact is on top of the statue. Right. But yeah, let's maybe skip until morning. So we have a better view of the area. I mean, this looks pretty neat. Surely this must have been some kind of temple. Can we climb up here? And there's the artifact. Okay, well, I mean, that was easy enough. Now I just have to find a way out of here. Okay, I can probably just blast this open. No, don't walk into the fire. Wait until it has died down and try not to damage these magnificent ruins. I mean, you gotta give the Romans that. They knew how to build impressive buildings. There's like a pretty large area over here. Like this over here, some statue of... well, I was about to say Nike, but Nike is the Greek version. It would be Victoria in the Roman version, I suppose. That's gotta be Victoria. Alright, well, that's our artifact. Yeah, I will maybe fast travel to this location and then we will check out the other side of that little river.
Knotted like a dying oak.
Okay, clearly you need some assistance. But before I talk to you, let me read this over here. Dear brothers Goodworth of Guthlag's cult, in friendship to the brothers of Saint Guthlag's cult, let the apples from Ham's farm in the east of London be a boon to your group of the merry and divine hooligans. Let the iron cup of God shine on your heads and reflect the God light of his plan. May your bob for his apples in his light. I have no idea what any of this means. Let's talk to this guy.
You have lost your apples.
But I have. Oh, a devilish wind took me over and I worry for them. But I've saved the finest and the juiciest. Oh, these apples explode in your mouth with the iridescent light of Jesus.
Okay.
What makes them special? An apple is an apple, no?
Oh, I beg to differ, my friend. You see, every year we make the pilgrimage to the west. Hame's farm.
Farmer Hame, to the west.
Yes, we call him the Hammer. And his apples are fine. Have this sweet iron tinge in them. My friends have already made it back. They are surely feasting already, but I fell on some misfortune. My cart busted. Please send me an angel, my lord.
Well, maybe I can help you with that in some form. I can certainly carry that stuff for you.
Oh, eternal thanks for carrying the crate.
I'll be happy to share in the bounty of these apples with you once we meet up with your friend.
Oh, surely. We will share the Lord's work with you. The iron tinge, you will taste it. We all have earned it after fasting.
Fasting? Is that when you lack food for your god?
Yes, we show our devotion, remove distraction. But now, we give in to the fruits of our Creator's work. Sharing an apple with a friend is the most sublime experience. Oh.
It is nice to sometimes sit back and simply enjoy an apple.
Well, with our fortune always changing in life, it's important to enjoy simple pleasures.
Well, I agree, but I feel you're hyping up these apples so much that they can never live up to the promises.
I am so excited for you to see my friend and eat apples with us. The act of walking, the pilgrimage we're going on.
Yes, amazing.
We will prostrate ourselves for Guthlak at the end of this glorious pilgrimage, drown in his reward.
Yeah, who's Guthlak? I read the note, but it all was kind of strange.
Here we are, our tiny sanctuary. Join in prayer for the apples, if you like. We bob.
Bob.
It is the only way to piously reap the reward of our Holy Father. Praise be to him.
Oh, Brother Holtwolf. And you've made a friend as well. Good to have you back.
These people are kind of strange. Target must be on the ground to complete the objective. Okay. There's your apples. The cult of Saint Guthlak.
Solum modo in paradisum.
What the hell are you
Pax
doing?
eterna est una via ad emundationem propriae vitae eius terrenae terminales veluti giro includi
I guess he's supposed to like catch the apples with his mouth.
per peccatum
An interesting version of baptism, I gotta say that. So, can I have one of your apples? Oh, I have to grab them with my mouth, of course. Good luck, Eivor.
Those are good apples.
Okay, well, apparently he didn't oversell his apples. Why are all these quests so strange? What else do we got here? 2 poems concerning Guthlak. Guthlak A. His life on the couch of God was one of piety and devotion. Living from the mud and with birds, the angels did visit him. They told him the proper way of living, without jewels, without fatty meals and glory whores. With a spirit occupying your pious bones and spring in your step, so that the angels hear your song and match it thus. That's not even a poem. It doesn't rhyme. It doesn't seem to have any kind of meter. Guthlak B. No one lives proper any longer. After all the joy he brought us, we have lost our ways. Only those who abandon the blood-soaked scrolls of sin-seared thrones remain on the great path. Find a corner in the world and eat the apples our orchard provide. Otherwise, we are doomed. Well, I mean, as cults in video games go, this one is actually not so bad. So, let me take your stuff and then I'm on my way again. Okay, well, that's another task down. I kind of want to see what's going on here, because this seems significant. So, let's head over there, although I kind of want to check out this as well. I mean, it's just an artifact, so probably not going to take too long to get this one. Well, this looks like an interesting place. It doesn't look Roman. Instead, it's a tree with dead people hanging on its branches. Okay, it's another cursed area. Well, let's see what we can find here. Grab some of these arrows. Ooh. Some of the dead people are wearing animal skulls. Is this over here something I can get? Something I can destroy. Okay.
Oh, damn troll magic.
Okay, so there was some weird kind of magic here connected to some of the corpses. I wonder if I can find a note around here that gives me some explanation of what exactly was happening here. But I guess it was just cursed because, you know, it was a place where people were executed. Got a number of graves here. I mean, this seems a pretty cursed place in general. Okay, but it looks like we're done. Yep. So onwards we go to the next location. Ooh, look at this place. So pretty. I may want to approach this on foot. I mean, the game in general is really pretty, but some of these sceneries are really quite amazing. The sunken Tor. Probably meaning the sunken... I mean, Tor in German means gate. But this clearly looks more like a tower, so I'm guessing it means sunken tower. Alright, I guess I have to get up on that tower. Let's see, can I just climb up here, or do I have to find an actual place where I can... Okay, here we go. I mean, I see a treasure somewhere downstairs. But I kind of want to get on top of the tower. Although it looks like the artifact is also somewhere downstairs. It's not on top of this. Or is it? No, it's clearly not. But okay, I can probably jump down here. And I may have to dive for this treasure. Ah, here we go. Let's destroy this door. A rectangular stone? Why is that significant? Well, there's a bunch of loot in here. I'm just worried that I won't find like a pocket of air down here. Okay, looks like we have some air up here. So let's maybe dive up for a second. Okay, well, we got the treasure. We didn't find the artifact though. Let's make sure we actually mark it. I mean, now it points upwards. 60 meters above me, so it is somewhere on top of the tower. Okay. Maybe not all the way on top. 40. 30 meters. It's gotta be somewhere here, right? Well, it's not immediately obvious where to find it. Got some silver here. And now it's pointing upwards again. I wonder if that is accurate, because it's kind of confusing me at the moment. Nope, it's still higher. Oh, I think I see it. It's the scroll in the statue's hand. Okay, that is pretty well hidden. Treasure hoard map collected. Oh, this is a map. Can I have a look at it? I have some fireflies here for some reason. Grand Bridgeshire Horde map. Dearest Hilda, pagan devils have struck the heart of Grand Bridgeshire. Luckily, your brother saw them on the Great Ooze before their horde besieged the city walls of Grand Bridge. I'm old, so I cannot stray too far from our fishing hut near the town's southern gate. I will hide our riches in the well behind the house at the foot of a bent tree. Do not worry, I may be clumsy, but I can still operate a well. Okay, this shouldn't be too difficult to find, but this is something I can do off camera. I don't have to do this now. We may have a little bit of time left, so maybe enough time to check out whatever that is, and I will try to pick up that piece of armor on my way there. And that's the piece of armor, another piece for the huntsman armor, which, from what I can tell, is probably not better than my current armor. I have to, you know, try to update it first, and then I can probably compare it. Oh, what did I just find here? Adventurer's note. It worked. That clever bastard. I know not where I am nor how I got here. What I do know is that I have in my possession a treasure that should fetch a high price. Is this magic or sorcery? Does my unconscious mind root out treasures while under the effects of this incredible elixir? I must know more. I must wet my lips with another taste. But first I must find another way out of here. The path below water is too long for me to swim. Yeah, I only got here by diving through a water tunnel. But I mean, how did you get here if not via the tunnel? Maybe through that crack in the ceiling. But I guess I'll just take the water tunnel again. Alright, we have some guy on top of this.
Let the wind tickle my skin forever. I made you what you are. My principles led to your great nudity. To all tyrants of garb, let it be known you are vile garment mongers. And you will know my name is Winchell the Robe Free.
The Robe Free? A nudist, huh?
Why are you naked?
Because my uncompromising lack of clothes brings me joy. Yet my very own sect of pious nudists tossed me aside.
Nudists? Those who bare their skin for pleasure.
Indeed, we bare our skin at all times in the tradition of great Greeks and Romans. Yet some say I am too enthusiastic. Nude in prayer, at meal times, at work, in the streets and alehouses, everywhere. For Jesus loves us best as we were born. But the group I founded has expelled me. Oh, if I could exact revenge, steal their clothes and render them nude forever, I would.
That seems kind of petty. But sure, I guess I can steal their clothes for you. I mean, that's what you want me to do, right? And just a few minutes ago I learned that Jesus loves apples, but apparently he actually likes nudists. Oh, look at them. I mean, they are pretty nude, so I'm not sure why you want me to take their clothes.
Dear friend, relax your body and cast away your loins.
They also seem to be very happy.
Greetings, Dane. This is our private celebration of skin. We are open to all who strip. Would you join us?
No thanks. The name Winchell means anything to you. How does one join your group? Well, other than taking off your clothes.
I would be honored to join your group. Where do I place my clothes so I can start dancing?
Wonderful. A new member. Simply place your clothes in that crate hidden by the tent and partake in the liberation.
Okay, well, I guess that would give me an opportunity to take their clothes. Decree against Winchell. By decree of the many nobles of Grand Bridgeshire and the hundreds of the Wittenagemot, the various thanes of this Boudicca's pond, we no longer allow the presence of this usurper and criminal Winchell the usurper. He is forbidden from speaking or holding court in our waters for the nude and privately so. He should be removed by force from his rock, a nuisance to all. Signed, the merry nobles of Grand Bridgeshire. I don't know what this conflict is about. But sure, let's see what we can do about this.
Oh, that's the crate where we put our clothes. Feel free to store yours in there too.
Right.
Just put your... Hey! Stop that! Put it down!
Okay, I can't just take it and walk away. They might actually notice that. Oh, I have to be a little bit stealthier about it.
Our clothes! Leave them! Stop it, thief!
This is so stupid. But I can't help but love it. Okay, I stole their clothes. Now I will take it to Winchell, or does he even want me to bring it to him? Maybe it's enough if I just put it down somewhere.
Now you're nude forever, as Winchell wanted.
Well, I'll have some clothes for you if you want them. There we go.
Now they will adhere to your principles.
Yes! You have carried out my revenge. Wonderful. Now they must revel in their nudeness forever. If you like, I have a luminous text with my teachings, a breviary of why one must trust their body's exposed sinew. Enjoy.
Be well, Winchell the chest-free.
I can't wait to read it. Diary of Winchell the Ropeless. You do realize, however, that they can probably just, you know, find new clothes, right? It's not like this is super rare to find. Anyway, let me have a look at whatever he just gave me. Diary of Winchell the Ropeless. By the holiest of virtues, please Lord, give me the strength to forgive my foes, for I struggled to do so. Many moons ago I told them that you, O highest above, would never judge one of your creatures unfit. I told the many nobles of Grand Bridgeshire, try the airs of him with no skin blockers. All of our lives were not meant to be abdicated by the walls to our bodies. Henceforth we have all been nude, yet these crows go home clothed, perform wheathunts and moods clothed. Alfred must disrobe even, he joined us when he was ploughing through his servant. I pray forgiveness and guidance, God is great. Okay, so today we had a cult that was very obsessed with apples, and now a nudist cult. Great, great. And they call us heathens, uncivilized and weird. But okay, I have recorded for a little over an hour now, so I think after I cut out all the running around, I should have enough for an episode. So I guess we're going to call it a day here. As you can see, we have a few unfinished tasks over here, and one over here. I mean, this is a different area, so I will do this later. And if you think any of these tasks is like, you know, important enough that I should be doing it, please let me know and I will come back for it. But for now, in the next episode I will return to Ravensthorpe. I should have enough materials to build like the Assassin's Bureau now, so that should give me some new tasks, and then we can decide what we want to do next. But for now, let's call it a night. As always, thank you for watching and see you again next time.